It's crucial in medical device marketing that your messaging is very consistent, because all of your messages have to be approved. You have to have statistics and proof to back up every marketing claim you make, because medical devices are scrutinized so closely by the FDA. There's been a few occasions where, when I was talking to the Marcom manager at a medical device company, where I brought up the whole concept of a key message copy platform, and they kind of went, aha, that's smart, because they had been used to kind of creating their marketing materials as they went. So I convinced them that developing a key message copy platform was crucial, especially when marketing medical devices, because, as I said before, you have to have very consistent messaging. All your messaging has to be carefully worded. You have to be able to substantiate all your marketing claims. So there's been a few times with smaller medical device companies where they really bought into the concept of the key message copy platform. And what it did, once we completed that platform, we had all our claims substantiated, and from there we were able to very quickly reel out website copy, brochure copy, print ad copy, video script copy, and even speeches. Probably the biggest challenge when writing about medical device or writing sales copy for medical devices is that the FDA scrutinizes every piece of marketing material that a medical device company makes. So you have to write sales copy that is compelling and dynamic, but you a lot of times have to use little qualifiers like, this product is intended to help do this. It's designed to help do this. You can't always make hardcore claims, because every marketing claim you make has to be substantiated by facts, figures, clinical evidence that born from clinical trials. So that's the biggest challenge, is to write compelling copy while also using little qualifiers, because the product's not going to work perfectly every time for everybody. And the more invasive your product is, the bigger the challenge. So implantable devices are much more difficult to write about, because things that go in the body can go wrong. So you really have to like I said, you have to be very qualified in your marketing statements. Everything has to be substantiated by facts and statistics. When you have medical device products, a product may be what's called a PMA product, which means it's gone through clinical trials, so there is a lot of evidence built up specific to that product. So you have to be very aware of what all the clinical evidence is and build your marketing claims around that. Another category within the FDA is your product could be called what's called a 510K product. 510K product is a product that fits under general guidelines. Like you may have general guidelines for a heating lamp, and if your product didn't go through clinical trials, you may be told that, okay, you have to write your claims within the heating device category. So it makes it harder to make very specific benefit-driven claims, because you're not working from empirical evidence. Having written for medical device companies for about 17 years, I have a lot of experience writing with PMA products, 510K products, and I'm aware that any marketing claims you write have to be substantiated with clinical evidence. And before the FDA even scrutinizes your ad, most medical device companies are going to have the copy go past either their internal regulatory department or regulatory consultants, and also their legal consultants or legal department. And they're going to scrutinize it very heavily, because they don't want to put the company at any undue risk. And every medical device company, they have a different level of risk that they're comfortable with. So part of my job and my experience is to find out what each company's level of risk is. That helps me know how I can push the envelope when writing their sales copy. But one thing you can never get around is that any marketing claims always have to be substantiated with facts.